I welcome you all for one more session of chemistry. So, during last class, I have just introduced a mass percentage. So, in mass percentage, how to calculate the mass percentage, as well as I have given you a formula, right? So, if you are not understood in the last class, why? Because the small part is left in this chapter. If you people are not, understood, then once more I will explain that same concept. Mass percentage, and volume percentage. These are the two concepts left in this particular chapter. That is some basic concepts of chemistry with respect to revised syllabus, right? I have skipped many things. According to the revised syllabus, I am just going for, in detail, right? So mass percentage is nothing but, see, I will directly write the formula. Mass percentage is equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solution into, we are just seeing in percentage, so that's why that is 100. So see here, we need to identify the given which is the solute, right? So with for that we will take one more example, and I will give some assignment also, right? You take down, calculate the mass percent of, calculate calculate the mass percentage of 40 gram of CaCO3 present in 120 gram of water. These are very simple. So first, what we need to do among these two, you just see which is the solute and which is the solvent. So now see here, there are two quantities. One is CaCO3 and one more is water. And just to check, first we need to identify which is solute. Once you come to know which is solute, then definitely this problem is very simple. So now solute is nothing but what? I have already defined that term. Solute is nothing but it is a component which is present in less quantity in a solution, is called solute. And solvent is nothing but what? It is a component. It is a type of component which is present in more concentration in the solution. So that means they have given the values in gram. So just to check it out, whose gram is more and whose gram is less. So now 120. So that means it is more than, with respect to this particular problem, which is more than what? This. Here, it is a complete solution. In that solution, only 40 gram of CaCO3 and 120 gram of what? Water. So that means water is more. So thus water acts as here in this particular problem as a solvent. Why? Because its concentration is more. And now what about this CaCO3? CaCO3 concentration is less, or the amount is less, so it acts as a what? Solute. That's all. So now just according to the problem, you go mass of solute. How much? Already they have given 40 gram, right? And now what is the mass of solvent? Mass of solvent is equal to 120 gram, right? And now here in the problem, mass of solution they have asked. Mass of solution means, so when the solution formation takes place, when solute and solvent we mix, then only the solution formation takes place. If I mix these two, 140 plus 120, right? Mass of solution, so I will write this. Mass of solution, the next point. Mass of solution is equal to how much? We need to add both these two. Solute plus solvent is equal to what? See, solute plus solvent is equal to what? Solution R. So that means how much solute is present? 40 gram plus how much amount of solvent is present? 120 grams. So thus our mass of solution becomes how much? 160, right? 160 gram we can say. So now that's all. So you just add or put this value or substitute the value of solute solvent in our basic formula. I mean mass percent is equal to right, mass of solute divided by mass of what? Solution into 100. That's all. So now what is the mass of solute? Already we know 40. What is the mass of solution? Total solution 160 into what? 100. Can you solve this? You solve 8. Well, because I don't have calculator in laptop, I can't do now, right? So so therefore 40, and you just simple very silly mathematics one we can say, right? So now you just solve this and try to send me, right? Based on the mass percent, you take some assignment, right? And this is all about our first chapter. One more concept after one more, I mean volume percentage. So volume percentage is also same, just little bit changes there. So number 2, I mean number 3, I think. Calculate the mass percent of, calculate the mass percent of, right? Calculate the mass percent of 90 gram. Calculate the mass percent of 90 gram of NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide, present in 180 gram of water. If you want, you can take one more. 4th one, calculate the mass percent of 120 gram of water present in 20 gram of NaCl. So you try these two, which are very simple, right? And please try to send, all of you try to send, right? So 1 or 2 means I will be in depression, right? So after explaining all those things, if you unable to send me, then I will be in big depression, right? So now the last concept is volume percentage. So the same concept again, we need to know the what formula of this. The volume percentage can be calculated by the following relation, that is nothing but volume percentage is equal to weight of solute. It will be given, right? Already they will give. And then volume of solution, volume of same thing into 100. So we solve. Okay. Based on this, I won't give. Why? Because the same thing is there. I will only calculate this. If some problems are there based on this, then definitely you try it in your home, right? First problem. Calculate the volume percentage of. Calculate the volume percentage of 20 gram of NaOH, 20 gram of NaOH in 60 ml of H2O water, in 60 ml of water. So again, based on the concentration you go, but its concentration, that means NaOH concentration is less and concentration of water is more. So thus here NaOH acts as a solute and 60 ml of water acts as a solvent. So now solution, mass of NaOH, I mean solute directly we say, solute is equal to how much? 20 gram. And now volume of solvent is equal to how much? 60. If we add 60 ml, if we add both these two, then definitely it will give. So solvent is liquid and solute is solid. So that means if I mix a solid in liquid, then what happens? The solution will be in liquid. So thus our volume of solution will be like this. Volume of solution is equal to 80 ml, not gram, right? Why? Because the solid, liquid or gas will be totally depend on the solvent. If a solvent is solid, then the respective solution will be solid itself. If the solvent is liquid, in second year definitely we will have this, right? But for now extent, you just try to understand our solution physical property is totally depend on the solvent. If the solvent is liquid, then solution will be definitely liquid like this. If the solvent is solid, then definitely our solution will be solid. But some exceptional cases will be there. We will see during next year, right? So now see here, you just add. So now our work is to write the formula and add those values. Weight of solute how much? 20 gram divided by volume. Volume of solution is 80 into 100. You solve these and try to send me, right? So with this we will wind up this chapter, first chapter, that means some basic concept of chemistry. So if from 17, if they give permission to start, then definitely we will start second chapter in offline itself. Otherwise, we will try to see in case of online only, right? So one more class you will be having tomorrow, I mean Saturday. And then later we will be having 2 days of gap. Why? Because there is a Deepavali. And then we will see, right? After 17 we will see. In tomorrow's class, I mean in Saturday's class, right? Tomorrow's class, we will be. I will give some formulas. I mean how many formula involved in this chapter. You try to write one side. Why? Because so many formulas are there and they are very simple. You try to solve and remember those things, right? So with this we will conclude our first chapter. So later, if possible, I will give second chapter introduction in the tomorrow's class, and then thereafter we will see. Right? Thank you.